Okay, so welcome back. My name is Garrett Klein, and this is Recon to Revenue. And what we're going to talk about today is what I call the four stages of success. Now, this is something that kind of that I put forth in my life, and that I want to kind of go over and and share with you. Now, this four stages of success, you got discover, learn, apply, and adjust. And this is, I mean, this little graphic here, so you can see that this is a never ending cycle. Now, first off, we have discover. Discover, this is the starting point for any new thing that we want to learn. Anything at all that you want to learn, you first have to discover it, right? You have to discover the idea that you want to even learn it to begin with, right? You want to discover what your overall goal is, right? So you need to ask too many questions in this stage. You want to keep asking why. And the point is, we're trying to figure out what the why is for our for why we're trying to do this, right? Simon Sinek. I don't know if you know anything about Simon Sinek, but he writes several books, and he talks about discovering your why. Your why is your core of what it is that's driving you to do the thing that you're wanting to do. And the reason we need to know that is because we need to have something deeper than just, I want to start a business, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. You have to have a reason that goes deeper, that gets into you, right? A purpose. And that's what this discover stage is, asking many, many questions so you can try to discover your true why, to learn the meaning behind why you're wanting to do that skill, or learn the task, or gain that knowledge. Successful people, really successful people, they know and understand this. They know and understand why they are doing what they are doing. They're not just randomly doing stuff. Because here's the thing, guys. Without the motivation behind a true why, without a real reason, like a deep-seated reason for why you would be doing something, you're going to quit as soon as you get good enough. I mean, many people do. I do it all the time. As soon as I get good enough at something, I move on to the next thing. Because I don't believe that I have a real solid grasp as to why I was learning that skill, or doing that task, or gaining that knowledge. So discover is what starts the cycle. Then we need to learn. And look, the bottom line, you're never going to reach your full potential if you don't know how to do that, right? And in today's world, there is plenty enough information out there. Where there's an information overload right now with the internet, and you can pretty much learn anything. But the thing you got to remember is, it's not a destination. Learning is a journey, and it's an ever-going journey. It should be an everyday goal that you have, right? You don't want to stop learning. Like, that's not going to lead to success. And here's the thing: you don't need to be incredibly passionate about something in order to learn about it. You just need a solid why. You need to know why you need to do this, right? That goes back to that discover part. If you know why, like a real why that's driving you, why you want to learn this, then you'll learn about it. When I was in the military, if you don't understand weapon safety, if you don't understand formations, and you don't understand squad tactics, then you could die. And so that's a pretty damn strong why to learn those things. I wasn't incredibly passionate about any of that stuff, to be honest with you. I was a good soldier, but I wasn't incredibly passionate. So, but there was a damn strong why to learn those things and to know them well. Now, obviously, you don't have to do a life or death situation in order to learn what you're wanting to learn, but figure out what is actually driving it, and make sure it's something powerful enough that you're going to continue to learn all you can about that thing, because becoming an expert in something makes you highly valuable in the marketplace. So we got discover, then we got learn. Now we need to apply what we learned, right? Because look, success is not possible without action. That's where it goes to this book I had in my background here. Let me show you. This is the Take Action Effect by Scott Volker. It's a really good book, and the whole point of the book is to get you to take action, to just do something, to move forward, right? I mean, because that's the bottom line, guys. Knowledge is power, but only when it's applied. Knowledge without action is just useless information, right? Knowledge is only power when it's applied. Now, here's where things can get tricky, because there is something called paralysis by analysis. And that's something that you can get so stuck in trying to make sure you know everything about everything that you can't actually apply. So you can get stuck in that last stage of learning, and I got to know everything about it before I can actually do it. It's got to be perfect, or I got to know all the angles, or I got to know everything. And you just keep going and keep going and keep going and learning and learning and learning, and never actually apply what you've learned, because you're afraid that you don't know enough, or you're not good enough, or you're not an expert, or whatever. And look, you'll never have it all figured out, right? Never going to have it all figured out, and that's okay. You take action, and because nobody has all the answers. Even the super successful people, they don't have all the answers, but they take action on what they do know, because once you take action, you can start this whole cycle over again. That's where it comes into stage 4. Adjust. You want to fail quickly so you can adapt, overcome, and find a path to success. This is the stage where you're going to fail. Just know it up front. You want to welcome it. This is where you want to fail. You want to fail quickly so that you can adjust and you can figure out how to work it and do it over, right? And this is where truly successful people thrive. They thrive on failure. They thrive on rejection, on getting no's, because every no leads you closer to a yes. Every failure leads you closer to success. It's a mindset. It's how they change the way they view the world so that they can get themselves closer to whatever their goal is of success. And like I said earlier, this stage is what starts it all over again. This is a never-ending cycle. Don't live your life like it's a destination, or like it has a destination, because the only real destination to our lives is a grave. That's the only destination that we know of, right? Everything else should just be a journey. If you fulfill your dream, you fulfill your goal, then that should just be a stepping stone to that next goal or that next thing. Always be moving forward. Always be trying to make the world a better place. Always try to improve yourself. Always try to do more. And I don't mean like gain more and get more and all that. Maybe that's your goal. I don't know. But help make the world a better place. Move forward. Constantly be on a journey. Don't be like stagnant water, right? The late great Bruce Lee, he used to live his life with a mantra of be like running water, because running water cuts canyons through the earth, right? Stagnant water, it collects moss, it collects bacteria, it collects mosquitoes, it collects bad stuff. Running water stays clean, and it's powerful. It cuts through the earth, and it creates giant canyons. Be like running water. So this is my 4 stages of success. And like I said, it's a circle. Starts with discovery, goes to learning about it, then you apply your knowledge, then you adjust, and you go back to a discovery site. The discovery, why? Like after you've already gone through this and you're in the adjust phase, now you start asking, well, why? What went wrong? What went wrong? How can I do something better? How can I get it better? And then you start learning about how you can do it better, and then you apply what you learn, and then you adjust again, and you keep going. And if you keep going in that cycle, you keep doing that, eventually you're going to hit your goals. I know you can. I know you can do it. I believe in you. I'm on your side. I'm rooting for your success, and I'm proud of you. Let's go out. Let's make it happen.